We are surrounded by red and green. Today, I am helping a client to finish off her look in her house. She already has her trees decorated, and I want to take you along the journey of some of the things that I've picked out for her. And then on the other side, I'm sure I'll be sharing lots of photos and videos of how it all turned out. So if you're new here, welcome. If you have been with me for a few videos already, thank you for coming back. And let's jump right in. So this client is a residential client. She's actually got trees, as I mentioned earlier, and her color scheme is traditional, which makes things so very easy. Her style is going to be elegant, and so she was very much starting from scratch with this design, which makes it such a blank canvas. It makes it so much fun. So what I want to do is, because her home on the whole first level, you sort of can see it's not exactly a totally open floor plan, but it is very open. So I wanted to make sure that from every vantage point that she had at least a touch of Christmas that would go along with her budget. So let me share with you some of the beauties that I picked out. And first and foremost, over here to my right, you see this beautiful poinsettia. This is live, of course. I picked this up at Walmart. It is so beautiful. I think it's gonna go on her kitchen island. I love the foliage in this. This is artwork. It really is. The fern, you've got these variegated plants that make it so rich and lush looking. Just so very full, and as they turn, she can just keep maintenance on her plants here. Her two, it looks like there are four. You got 4 poinsettias. This was $15 at Walmart. Beautiful, so pretty, so pretty. So my plan is to layer it on top of this absolutely beautiful table runner that I got at Home Goods for $20. This one is 70 inches, as I said, on the center of her kitchen island. And I'm gonna go beyond just her island with some design. And I've proposed to do some vignettes just to add a little spark of Christmas onto her kitchen counters. And not sure exactly how that'll turn out, exactly what I'm going to do, but I've put together sort of a little plan and presented it to her, and we'll see how that works out. But this is just so beautiful and elegant. That crochet work is super beautiful, and I just think it'll be a beautiful backdrop for the green, all the green in that. So it brings that red, it brings your eye down with that red. So starting with the wreath, this is going to be her outdoor wreath. I picked this up at Home Goods. No, I picked this up at Home. And because it doesn't have the red in it, I'm going to be embellishing it quite a bit. And this is the one that goes on the outside of the door. So, you have to think outside of the box. At this date, so many things are already gone out of the stores. It's early December. And so you can always embellish. There's plenty of space. Look at all of this space in here to add ribbon, to add any kind of balls that we want. But this is a beautiful, large presence. It's got the ice picks on it, and it gives her all the silver she could possibly need. It's flocked, it's got shine, it's got matte. And so all we have to do is add some red, and we'll be good to go. So that's going to be on the outside of the door. And then this one is for the inside of the door. And it is quite a presence. And I just absolutely love this one. because I like that glisten. I like all of the variation that we have here. And I'm gonna clip that, fix that, I can see that hanging off. But this was at the at-home store for $25. So, very, very beautiful. And because I have a floral arrangement that is going to be seen from her front door with this poinsettia in it, I'm going to bring in this poinsettia into it, I believe, some kind of way. I'm sure I'll end up adding. That's what I'm thinking about doing, is adding that poinsettia. Okay, how beautiful. Is this beautiful? Yes, yes, yes. Very pretty. And I picked up 4 of these. I'll show you the other arrangement that it was in. You may have seen it. I have already posted it on Instagram. But I picked these, a group of 4 poinsettias up for her. So I think that when this red, and this one becomes, you know, when I add the red to that, it'll be really, really pretty. So I got some beautiful ribbon here, and I want to share that with you. So I tell you always to get the widest ribbon. This one is 3.5 inches, 30 feet of it, for only $8. Very, very pretty. It's got the wire in it, so it's got plenty of shine. Really, really pretty with the snowflakes. And so I thought I would pair that with just a really deep red velvet that came in 30 feet for $5. Both of these Walmart. These are Walmart finds. This one is 2 inches. So, you know, you certainly can layer those together and that'll be really, really pretty. I also found some more shimmer. This one is very pretty, very deep red. Look how beautiful that is. And this one is 4 inches. I only got 5 yards of it for $8. This came from the at-home store. This beauty, ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. This one makes me really happy. This is 4 inches. It's 5 yards of it for $10. Let me show you the beauty on this one. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we're talking about. That. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. And I did pick up some of the mesh. Couldn't think of the name of it, but yeah, some of this mesh. I have it in silver, and then I got a wider one in red, and I already have a plan for her. I'll show you that in a second. The last ribbon that I picked up is, well, it's actually gift trim, but I'm going to use it as twine, and I'll show you in a second what I'm going to put it on. But that's what this is for. This twine is for the client. It's actually, like I said, it's gift trim, and it was $2.98, $3. I got 2 of those. Okay, so let's move over to the dining area, because I am doing the dining room where she has a buffet, and then she also has she's got a buffet, and then she has her dining room table. So we're gonna do formal on the dining room table, and her dinnerware, she is gonna serve dinner. So her dinnerware is white with a silver trim around it. I didn't know that before I found this beauty. Table runner for $16.99 at Home Goods. Absolutely gorgeous. And to complement, we have these beautiful, and I got 8 of these, set of 4 placemats in this deep red velvet. Got snow all over the place, but in this deep red velvet. Like I said, I have 4 of those. We have some silver chargers that she has some silver chargers And I'm gonna add to those chargers. These are really pretty. I got these at Home Goods, these placemats. So these were $15 at Home Goods, and you can see it's got a string of something shiny in there, which that gives it a lot of texture. So if you can imagine the layering of these three together, that's just absolutely going to be beautiful. With her white plates, we're going to do white napkins. I'm hoping she has crystal cut glasses so we can add a little sparkle, and I'll add some embellishment to the napkins just for a little detail. And I think this is going to be spectacular. Now, we are going to keep I'm going to keep the tablescape low so that it's not obstructing the view and for conversation and for eating. However, the tablescape that is going to go on top of that, I am going to embellish that. So right now, these berries are really just sticking in here because I have to add them. But these berries, I got it at home store. They were $4 each, and you can see how lush that pick is. So again, think out of the box. This was white. It gave me my white and silver. It already had these nice silver picks in it. It wasn't too, tall for me, for her purposes for this. So by the time I open this up and glue gun this in, I probably will add several red Christmas balls, and this is going to make an absolutely gorgeous statement with the tablecloth and the place settings that I just showed you. And then, of course, like I said, her place settings with the white and silver trim. And I'm hoping that she has crystal glasses. I'm sure she does. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Isn't that just beautiful? And this swag, so again, the picks were $4. And this swag, I believe, here we go, $30. $30. What a beauty, right? And so I told you that she has a buffet. And on that buffet, can you imagine how beautiful this hand-beaded runner for $25 from at home is going to be on her table? Look at the detail, look at the richness of the color, look at the pattern. $25, it takes my breath away. It's beautiful. Yes, so you can imagine the buffet sits directly behind, up against the wall, directly behind her dining room table. And this is just going to be so beautiful. So again, the spray, the garland spray that's on the table is low, and this will be obviously a little higher and serve pretty much as a backdrop. Now her dining room, you can enter into her dining room in two directions. So you can enter into it from her kitchen area and also the main entryway to her home, which is why I made sure that this floral arrangement that I made her, I made sure that it's got this presentation with these poinsettias in it and the same foliage as I showed you before in her wreath. Let me bring that wreath back in so you can see this, so you can see that coordination, because I fell in love with this combination and I truly did not plan it out. I didn't see it all at the same time at the store. It came home and came together for me in a very different way. So I want to grab that real quick and show you. So again, we have the beaded runner. We'll have this beaded runner with this beautiful, elegant floral spray. And I intentionally turned these flowers in two directions because, as I said, she's got two entrances to her dining area. So you'll be able to see a poinsettia from each, and actually that faces the front window on the front of her home. So this faces the front door, this faces the kitchen, and it gives that presentation. And then at the front door, on the inside, remember, we'll have this beautiful wreath. And I'm gonna add that poinsettia to it. So isn't that combination beautiful? Just so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm standing kind of awkward here. Let me fix myself, but yeah. Pretty, 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 pretty. On each side, adorning this vase with this floral arrangement, I found these finials. They light up. They are supposed to be like mercury glass, but they're shatterproof. So that is really pretty. They were $23 each at the at-home store. You can see they just light up right at the bottom. Very lightweight. I'm holding it with one hand for sure. So that's going to be really, really pretty on each side of the buffet. So this is the garland that actually I'm going to layer a berry garland on top of this for her fireplace. I told you in my last video when I talked about this that it was for a client. I think I told you that. But this was $50 at Hobby Lobby, and this is 6 feet of garland, and I just love it. It's so elegant. It is $50 with 50% off, of course, so $25. And it's the same. It's the match to the one that you've been seeing back here. That I just laid it back here because it's so pretty. But yeah, both of these are for the client. Again, red berries, gorgeous. It's a beautiful garland. You'll see it. And I'm just gonna bulk it up with this. And so I found these deep red. They're a family of 4. She's got little ones. And so, you know, she and her husband can have a pair, and the children can have the others, I guess. But I love the quality here. This one is from Walmart, $11 for 2. This one, Nicole Miller, with this absolutely beautiful pattern, came from Home Goods, $17. Quality, beautiful, large, lush, that velvet. Oh gosh, the color, that deep red. So I picked up something else really beautiful for her, and I want to share them with you. You probably can just see them without me. Colors red and green, so nice velvet pillows, beautiful, from Home Goods. And then I gave, you know, more of a nod to the red with the blankets. And so these are Nicole Miller, very thick, lush, and they came from Home Goods. So lots of textures. That's what will really set this off. Lots of textures. This is a beautiful, beautiful green. These pillows at Home Goods were $20 each. And she can zip them off and change the cover, which I always highly recommend to do that. So you can swap them out. All you need to do is capture your pillow size, right? And so this blanket though, is actually my favorite. So I just love that texture and pattern. Nicole Miller, super beautiful, so pretty with the velvet inside. And this one was $24.99 at Home Goods. No, it was $29.99 at Home Goods. So beauty, beauty, beauty. Just to add a little color on what her sofa is gray. So this will really pop. Red and green pop so beautifully on black and white, gray, those muted colors. Oh, it just looks so beautiful. So I got that. You know, I have a touch of that for her family room, and also one probably for her formal living room. And she actually has 2 Christmas trees, so you know, we've got lots of real estate. She's got a lot of coffee tables and things that we can decorate, budget permitting. Already we've got a beautiful garland going on her banister. I actually didn't install that. She already had it installed along with her trees decorated, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to finish it off because she needed to add some garland, but it's absolutely spectacular. It came from Hobby Lobby. So let me share with you something else about the dining room that I didn't, and that is she has 4 wreaths that she really isn't putting into any use, and I'm going to put some picks in them and turn them into more red and green, where they're just green now. And because she only had 4, but she has 6 chairs, I want to hang the wreaths on the back of the chair with some of our beautiful ribbon. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these for the chairs at the 2 heads of the table. And these were $10.99, no, $10, 14-inch wreath, yep, $10. I can add a little silver to it, no problem. All I need is a pick or 2 for these. And that will make a beautiful statement on both sides of her table, along with her table scape, and then her buffet centerpiece, her buffet sprays. So I thought that was very beautiful. I got this wreath, and I may or may not use it. Not so sure. I bought lights just in case. I'm not sure if I'm going to quite use this, but it's really, really pretty when you open it up. It's not looking nearly as beautiful as it will when I, you know, open it all up and make it do what it do. Make it really pretty. But the colors, you know, we just captured the colors. Now if I need to add green to it, I can, but obviously, you know, the greenery is already there. But this was $24.99 at Home Store. And I will add lights to it. I did pick up, you know, always just pick up a little set of mini lights. Just pick them up each time you have the garden. It makes a big difference in terms of illumination. That's it. And at night, ooh, at night, so pretty. So always pick up these lights. They're cheap. I got some beautiful hand towels. My plan is to take a tension rod and put it in the archway, or the hallway, if you will, that leads to her powder room on her first floor. So, you know, just so that it's not barren. I want to have from every direction at least some semblance of Christmas. And I'm not sure if she's already started with anything in her bathroom, but I just thought these were so pretty. It was the right deep red with the silver Christmas trees, and they came from Home Goods for $13. Now, something that I didn't mention is what I'm going to do in her entryway. So when you walk into her front door, there is a entryway, and then she's got the stairwell. But on the side of the stairwell is a beautiful piece of furniture there, and she just actually only has a photograph there now. And so for the season, I thought that we would do something beautiful and a wow moment. And so what I did is I purchased these light up trees that are about 3.5 feet tall on individual wires with little balls on the end that light up. And it's just, you know, it's just the sticks, it's just plastic. And to cover up the base, I want to use, this is so beautiful and elegant, I'm going to use this to cover up the base so that it's not looking so raw, because it just sits on a wooden base. And then in the center of them, I did find her a deer. I don't have it in here with me right now, but the deer is white and it's got some jewels in its antlers, which are really pretty, and it's positioned so elegantly and tall and pretty. So I'll share that with you, but that's the wow moment. I'm going to do form and function, so it's going to be functional. Her entryway table, I plan to put some, probably some ornaments. So I'll bring in some gold and green. Picked up these from Walmart, 26 shatterproof ornaments for $6. It just makes such a pretty piece of presentation because it's all of the shimmer that you need. And I'm going to put some candy around, so probably just some, some nice candies for the holiday for her. So that'll make a beautiful, beautiful presentation. So I picked up one more thing that I'll share with you before I let you go. I am not 100% sure where this is going to go, but we have so much real estate in her house that I'm definitely not short on areas on where to put this. So let me just open this for you. It's 2 of these cone berry trees. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the tape on this just so you can see how pretty these are. And I got 2 different sizes and they're nice and tall. So how beautiful is this? Isn't that beautiful? And I told the woman that she could layer them, and I'm not, okay. I just have to be careful. So the short one was 15, I know that, and the tall one was 18. So here you go. Really pretty with the snow on them. So they're a little fragile in that they're just styrofoam balls, but the color is so deep, the size is so pretty, and she actually has an eating room. I guess it's called a breakfast room that probably could use something like this. I think that'll be pretty. I think that'd be too tall for her, anything in her, directly in her kitchen, but I think this might be the perfect place for that to go. So we will see you again with how this project turns out, and I'm happy about everything that I bought so far, and I can't wait to do the installation. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on, because we are making so many videos for Christmas. I'm making so many videos for Christmas. My assistant Joy is helping me on the commercial property, so I'm sure you'll get to see her a little later, and we're just having a ball. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button and join me next time, Living So Purposefully. Thank you. Bye.